welcome to the cool down. It's time to bring our breathing back down to normal. Try to get our heart rate back down as well. So this part is far less intense than the rest of the session, guys. So just relax, keep breathing through all these stretches. I know myself that sometimes I hold my breath and that isn't helpful. You need to keep breathing. It definitely helps get deeper into the stretch as well. Alright, so let's get started. We're going to start on our necks because that's the first thing. I go from top to bottom. Some people work differently. I just find that works best for me. So if you have got a band, you can definitely use it here. If you haven't, the stretches still work, okay? The bands just really help. So what we're going to do, we're going to take our left ear to our left shoulder. If you've got a band, put it under your right foot. Hold down tight on it because that pulls your other shoulder away. If you haven't got a band, just try to drop your right shoulder as you take your left ear to your left shoulder. And just keep breathing. Good, and we're going to do the exact same thing. We're going to swap sides. So if you've got the band, put it to your left foot. If you haven't, just drop your left shoulder down. We take our right ear to our right shoulder. Keep breathing. Good, and you can move the band away now. So throughout these, there's going to be some stretches that you find easier than others. That's fine. I don't ever want you to work into pain. I need you to be sensible. If anything starts hurting, back out of that stretch a little bit, reduce the angle at the joint. Okay, so now we're going to go chin to chest, and then head back. 2 more of those. Down, up, down, up. And now we're going to shake our head as if we're saying no. So we're going left chin to left shoulder, and then chin to right shoulder. One more time. Good, and again. Good, and now we're going to do some full rotation. So chin down, chin to right shoulder, right ear down to shoulder, around the back till we get our left ear to our left shoulder, chin to left shoulder, back to middle, and then we're going to reverse it. Oh. Good, that's good. So upper body stretch now. If you can grab your elbow, what I want you to do is grab your elbow, push it behind your head. If you can't do that, just lift your hand across your body and do this. For those with the flexibility to do it, elbow up and push down. Push that elbow down. You should feel the stretch across your lats and coming up into your tricep. Keep breathing. And we're going to swap sides, release everything gently when you release it. So left up, left hand goes behind the head, right hand on top of left elbow, pushing down. One more. Okay, cool. Now we're going to work on our back. So what I want you to do when we go down, have a little bit of a bend in your knees. So from the side look, we go hands up, reach forward, knees are bent, so the pressure's not on our hamstrings, and then just relax here. Hands on elbows, nod your head, shake your head, yes or no. And now what we're going to do is roll our way up. Think about coming up 1 vertebrae at a time, straighten your legs. We're going to go 1 vertebrae at a time, roll our way back up, and back to the top. We're going to do one more time. Reach up, forward, have a bend in your knees if you need to, no problems. Hands on elbows, just give it a little shake here, loosen up that lower back, shake the head, yes or no, and then we're going to fold our way up one more time. Good, now we're just going to do a circular version of that. Hands up, down to our left side, through to the middle, and then back up. Then we're going to reverse that one time, down to the right, through the middle, to the left, and back up. That's really good. Right, so we're going to do some runner stretches, runner's lunges. So into lunge position, I want you to put your right foot outside your right hand. Take your knee up off the floor for the first bit, tuck your toes. Squeeze your glutes to square up your hips. You should feel a stretch on the front of your hip flexor. Once you've done that, for 5 to 10 seconds, you're going to drop your knee, flatten your toes out so you can go a little bit deeper into it. Once you've gone a little bit deeper, I want you to take your hands up off the floor and reach your hands up in the air. You should get even more stretch on that hip flexor. Good, hands back down, come back out of that stretch, and now we're going to stretch our right hamstring here. Again, if you can keep your back nice and flat, great. It's all about stretching the hamstring though, so if you're getting a good stretch, that works for me. Good, back to tabletop position, hands under shoulders, knees under hips, left foot comes forward, outside your left hand, knee up off the ground, squeeze your glutes, tuck your toes, square the hips up, make sure you're feeling the stretch on the front of your leg that is back, it should be up towards your hip. Now we're going to bring our knee to the floor, foot out, go a little bit deeper, keep breathing. Now we're going to come up, reach our hands up in the air, lean back if you can, and back down. Good, and then ease your way back out of this stretch, left foot stays on the floor, reach forward and grab those toes. Really good. Back to neutral, and we're going to go one more time, same thing. Right foot comes forward. This time though, what I want you to think about doing with your back leg is bring it back like this. So it's at a right angle to your front foot, and then lean forward here. You should feel the stretch more on the inside of your leg. Good, and back out of it. Leg back to normal lunge position. Foot back to tabletop, and then we'll do the same on the other side. Left foot forward, right knee comes back and across, and then lunge forward so you feel the stretch on the inside of your right groin. These stretches don't need to be complicated, guys. Just need to make sure all the muscle groups are covered. Good work. Ease your way out of it. Back to tabletop. Our knees go outside our hips. Sit back onto your heels. Push your hands forward. Try to get your chest to the floor. And again, just come forward. Either into that cobra pose or upward dog. Now we're going to go into downward dog, hips up, paddle those heels a little bit. Now for all those who want even more of a hip flexor stretch, we're going to go right foot first, keep your left foot down, right foot comes up and reach over. Oh. Everyone else just keep doing the downward dog paddle, that's fine. And back to middle, paddle those heels again. I'm going to have to come away from the wall to do my left leg. Keep paddling. Then we go left leg up and open up those hips. Oh. Good, back to middle. Paddle those heels. We're going to lie straight down on the floor now. Keep your hips square. Try and reach back for your foot. Pull it in towards your bum. Stay in control of that breathing. Swap legs. Good. Back up. Last one now, guys. Same time now, we're going to do, go into tabletop position, but the difference I want you to do is bring your knees together, okay? So we're going to bring our knees together, our hands are still underneath our shoulders, and this time what I want you to do is right leg reaches across and back and come down onto that knee. You should feel the stretch on the outside of your glute. This is called modified pigeon, if you like the names of them. Just hold it there, and back to neutral, knees together, and now left foot goes back and across, and we come down to our right side. And we're going to do that one more time on each side. So back to the middle, right foot, across and back, down onto your left knee. Return, and then once more on the other side. Across, back, and down. Good. Ease your way back up then. Back to your feet. That's your cool down gun. Done, not gun. Well done.